Hello everyone and welcome to today's video where we'll be talking everything about document signing. We'll be looking at the differences between electronic and digital signatures, how to use the right type of signature solution and looking at the different levels on what they mean. So let's get started. So my first question is, I have read and heard a lot recently about digital and electronic signatures. Can you explain what the differences are?
Absolutely. The easiest way is to start with electronic signatures. Now, electronic signature is simply an electronic version of a person's agreement to a document or data. This is intended to be the equivalent of a wet ink signature. In simple terms, it is an electronic version of a handwritten signature.
Okay, I see. So I can scan a copy or use an image of my physical signature and that would be classed as an electronic signature.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay, but what about digital signatures? Are they not the same?
No. So a digital signature uses encryption methods to verify the contents of the document and the signer's identity, whereas an electronic signature serves evidence that the signer of the document has agreed to its contents.
Okay, I'm not sure I understand the difference. Can you explain a bit more about digital signatures?
Of course. So a digital signature is an enhanced level of electronic signatures which uses digital certificates known as PKI, or public key infrastructure, which legally proves the identity of a signer, which can be either an individual or a business, whereas electronic signature does not prove the identity.
Okay, that's great to know that digital signature uses that PKI technology and that the identity is proven, but how does that actually work?
Okay, so we're going to get a little bit technical now. When you apply a digital signature to a document using cryptography methods, such as PKI, as I just mentioned, it takes your digital certificate, which is used to verify your identity, to create a hash of your document. Now, a hash is simply a computer-generated algorithm, or otherwise known as a digital fingerprint. This hash is then encrypted using the signer's private key. Combining the hash and private key forms a digital signature. When a document is digitally signed and sent to someone, the recipient can then use the signer's public key to decrypt the document. This confirms the content of the document and sender is who they say they are. Recipients can use this to identify the document's originality, but they don't need any additional software to access the document.
Oh yes, that was a little technical, but nicely broken down. And now I understand the differences of how they work. I'd like now to explore why digital signatures are important. Can you elaborate?
Of course. Well, without them, it would be far too easy to dispute that the content of the document has not been altered. It also verifies the signer's identity, making them ideal for sensitive legal documents and contracts. Any changes made to assign data or a document invalidates the whole signature.
And it's good to know that once a document has been digitally signed, the content can be altered. I'm aware there is more than one type of digital signature though. Can you explain what these are?
Yeah. So actually there are two main types, advanced and qualified. An advanced signature provides verification of the signer's identity and assurance that the document has not been tampered with, as I mentioned earlier. Whereas a qualified signature includes the characteristics of advanced, but also offers the highest level of assurance as it has to be issued by a qualified trust service provider and using a qualified signature creation device.
Well, thank you very much for all this information, and I hope this helps viewers to understand the differences between electronic signatures versus digital signatures, the levels of trust and what they can be used for. If you would like to learn more about GlobalSign different solutions or to talk to one of our experts, don't hesitate to get in contact.